But I just want to talk to you about how a girl who was brain dead, how God could send her to Africa. First of all, because God is just that good. And He's just that big. And He's just that powerful. But there's something in my life that separates me from others. The thing that separates me from others. You see this lion on the screen, it represents God. The Bible says that God is a lion. Now that doesn't mean He's only a lion, okay? For those of you who are like, what? God is just a big lion? No, this is a picture of the Spirit of God. Lions are powerful, right? So the thing that separates me from others, that could take me from Africa to Asia to Europe, all through America with the gospel, is this very thing. I go, and all by myself, I talk to the Lion of the tribe of Judah. And when some are sleeping, I'm talking to Him. And when some forgot Him, I'm talking to Him. And when some are partying or they're with their friends, I'm talking to Him. This separates me. Because God can do amazing things with anyone who talks to Him. The Bible says in Matthew 6:6, go to your room and close the door and talk to God in private. So about 6 years ago, I went to my room in private and I closed my door. And I said, God, you told me that I was going to speak to kids, but not just in my church, all around the world. Can you do it, God? Will you answer, God? And since those 6 years, I've been in Africa preaching to children. I'm in Dallas, Texas tonight preaching to children. I've been in Asia preaching to children. Because my God, He hears us. He hears us. And what I do out here in front of you, when I'm kneeling or we're laying down and we're praying, I'm not putting on a show for you guys. I don't come in and say, you know what, I've heard that they've heard that I'm really humble. I've heard this group thinks I'm really like Jesus. So I'm going to go extra. I'm going to do the lay thing. I'm going to lay down. I've heard that this group thinks, have you seen that girl Jade? She's so humble. She's like the Lord. So now that I know they know that, I'm going to make sure that I, in worship, I'm going to kneel and I'm going to force a couple tears out. What you see me do up here, I do in my bedroom alone. You can ask the people closest to me. I have a life of prayer. And so some of you've got dreams because you're like, I am a child of God. Some of you talked to me after the service, the last service, the fire of God touched some of you. And you were like, what do I do with this? You go to Him. God, I think that He told me I'm going to the nations. And then they look at me like, did He? I think that God told me I was going to the nations. Is Jade, did He? Well, I know Satan's not telling you you're going to the nations with the gospel. So, and I didn't prophesy over them, so you heard God. What do I do with it? Well, go to Him. And in preaching and teaching the gospel, in doing the things that God's called you to do, in going to the nations, in being powerful young women and men of the gospel, you will face many trials, many temptations. How do you overcome them? You go to Him. When you're like, man, I really want to love God, but I kind of want to have a boo bang. I really want to love God, but I just want to check and see if she was one of the likes on my Instagram pics where I was flexing. Okay. I really want to serve God, but they got this hashtag on Instagram where I can see some crazy stuff. And I really want to love God, but I also really love to listen to my music that I know doesn't glorify Him in any fashion. But how do we overcome those temptations? You can't go to my YouTube and listen to a million sermons and that's going to help you overcome. I'm not the Lion of the tribe of Judah. I just have this message. You go to him. And you tell him, God, I'm tempted. God, I want to knock my brother clean out. God, I want to lie, I want to cheat, and I want to steal. Can you help me? He will help you. God, I want to go to the nations, but I got to go to school. Anybody? God, I want to go to the nations, but I'm in 3rd grade.
Amen.
How do I solve this? What do I do? How do I find out how to get? You go to him. He determines my whole life. I dreamt of going to Africa when I was 14. I didn't go until I was 28. Because it's in his time. And he prepared me. And he got me there. My big message for you guys today is pray. And I'm going to tell you it's one of the hardest things in the world. Not because it's not amazing, but because the enemy attacks it like crazy. The moment you wake up, it's time to pray. But some of us, the moment we wake up, we roll over, we check Instagram. She's stepping on all our toes. We're going to have to go to the doctor and get x-rays. Okay? She's stepping on all our toes. The first thing we do when we wake up, it should be to pray. First thing you wake up, you got stanky, nasty breath. Dragon breath. I love you, Lord. No one loves you like me. He's second to nothing. I don't have breakfast first. He's my breakfast. But the enemy, he attacks us with, this is a big word, distractions. And what you do is you wake up and instantly you remember that you posted a picture of yourself looking fly. So you gotta see how many likes you got. So you roll over and you go straight to Instagram or straight to Snapchat. Good. And the other way, don't get it either. He said, I don't have Snapchat. Neither does my best friend. How many of you do have Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and Twitter and yeah. Hands down, hands down. Some of you don't, your parents don't know you have it, so your hands are still down. Okay, so. Okay, hands down, hands down, hands down. Now listen. The enemy attacks our prayer life with distraction. And so you wake up and you're already distracted with something else. And when you start to pray, you're like, Lord, and then your mind goes and starts thinking about the whole day. Lord, I just want to, I got to get my Nikes. I get my Nikes by the door, so they're ready to go. Lord, I wanted to thank you for, I got soccer at 6:30. Okay, so I need to go ahead and get ready for that, so I'm going to put my stuff for that. And the Lord's like, we just started talking. Rude. You know, I went through a little phase where I was saying that being funny when somebody would do something, I would say, rude. Being funny. And one time I was in the middle of a conversation, I was talking to the Lord, and my phone rang. And I dipped right up my prayer life and went and answered the phone. And one thing that I felt like the Lord was being funny, but I felt like he went, rude. But he was showing me a pattern in my life that if I was talking to God and I got a text or a phone call, I would hop right on my prayer. It would be like if you and I were talking and I texted the whole time. Or if you and I were talking and, excuse me, hello? I know I'm talking about that, huh? Yeah. slam it. I'm praying! No one disturb me! I will be speaking to God Almighty for the next 4 hours. I will be groaning unto the Lord. Do not knock. Do not enter. And then you kneel down. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. And they're going to think, are you memorizing the monologue for a school play? Or are you turning? The last thing I want you to be is religious. I will be praying, driving through a drive-through food place. And I'll get to the window and they say, I will answer them what I think they might be asking me. Yes. I think that's what I'm going to say today. Sounds really good, whatever it is. But I'll be praying and we'll drive through and I will tell them what I want to eat, okay? I don't just keep the window rolled up sitting there like my prayer's not done. But as I pray all through the day, I'll just be praying, I'll be praying when I'm walking somewhere and Lord help me with this, whatever. But there comes a moment where you sit down and you talk to God and it is about no one else. You know it with your friends. You know it with your husbands and your wives. You guys know it with teachers, principals. We ought to do it with God. There ought to be time with God that goes uninterrupted. And for you guys, maybe it's 4 minutes. 4 minutes where you just put your phone outside on the kitchen counter. You say, Mom, Dad, I'm just going to have a minute of prayer. You go into your room and you close your door. And you just... Abba, Father, I love you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. God, I just need you today. I know Mom and Dad are going crazy, and the house has been kind of tense, but I just want you to know that I trust you, and I just want you to know that I'm so grateful that I have shoes to wear, that I have clothes, that I get to eat a meal today. And I just want to pray for my friend Sarah because she's been really depressed. And would you please help her through the day? And then God, I just want to know, is there anything you have to say to me? I'm listening. Okay. No, I'm kidding. But you know, one more thing I want you to know about prayer is it's not all about you talking. Prayer is a conversation. And you can just pour it all out on God. Like, God, I'm hurting. God, I'm sad. God, I'm angry. God, Sarah today said this, and Susie said this, and then Johnny did this. I can't stand it. Can you help me out? I'm going to go. I just need your... Okay, God, how are you feeling today? Okay, God, your turn. I'm listening. God, do you need a friend today? Do you guys know we got emotions from the one who created us? And that he's got emotions? You know that he needs your hug as much as you need his? I'll ask the Lord, Lord, how are you feeling today? And he'll say, you know, Jade, my heart is breaking for Africa, but I know the hope of their glory. Would you pray for them? Yes, God. Lord, how are you feeling today? Oh, Jay, when I heard the kids singing my name over and over and over again, it's amazing. But he has emotions. That's how we got ours. So let him talk too. He wants a friend in you.